Hey guys, welcome to a video right here for an exercise that I'm gonna do. It's an exercise where I have to talk about something that I enjoy, that I like, Coke, carrots, whatever, and then just need to do it for, let's say, 5 minutes, something like that, and do it in a short and concise manner while still being clear as a day. So today's topic is probably going to be tea. I quite like tea because it has a very good flavor. I really like its waterish flavor. Uh, and I've never been a huge fan of like hot drinks. I especially don't like cocoa. I've never liked cocoa ever since I was a small child. I've never drunk cocoa, also drank cocoa because I just didn't like the flavor. It felt too heavy when it went into my mouth. And I like a lot of different teas. My favorite tea is chili truffle tea, which is basically a tea that tastes of chili and truffle not being the mushroom, but being caramel-ish flavor. I don't really like tea with tannin acids in there. Sorry. I really don't like that. Because it feels like it has a too bitter aftertaste for me. But I really do like tea and enjoy it, especially in the evening. I feel like it can be very relaxing. I know that a lot of people they talk about tea containing caffeine and black tea containing the most amount of tea, and that's why you should probably drink that in the morning. I don't feel that caffeine when I'm drinking tea. I feel like I've never drank coffee, of course, I have to mention, so I don't really know how to feel a huge amount of caffeine. But I don't feel that high amount of caffeine in tea, so it doesn't make a big difference for me. And my favorite tea is a black tea, the chili truffle that is. But I find it very relaxing to have like a cup of green tea in the evening. I think that makes it just much more enjoyable to do, to drink, because then you're just relaxing. Um, I also like the fact that you can have tea pretty much every time of the day, and you can just have like a big um, you can have like a big cup of tea. You can have multiple cups. Sometimes you can just brew a full like pot of tea, or jug, I guess you could also call it. I like that as well because that means that you can have multiple cups of it if you are in the mood for multiple cups of tea. I think one thing that also helps me like tea even more is the fact that it's healthy for your voice. So obviously, if you drink a lot of tea, high amounts of it, it's not exactly very healthy. But if you have one cup here, one cup there, sometimes put in a little bit of honey, or if you get, let's say, some lemon in there, then it can become quite healthy for your voice, and it will help you make sure not to overstrain your voice, especially as a commentator. That is helpful. So, as I said, my favorite tea is chili truffle. I really like lemon tea as well. I especially like lemon and ginger tea. I have three different teas with flavor, so three different flavors of lemon, or variations, I guess you call it, variations of lemon tea downstairs. Some are with ginger, some are more summer-ish, and well, one is just plain lemon tea, if I remember correctly. So that's also one that I quite like, and it's very healthy for my voice. So I try to drink at least one cup of tea every day, as it is healthy for my voice. I'm not a big fan of fruit tea in general. At work, I do get a lot of fruit tea because that's all they have. but I'm not that big a fan of strawberry or forest fruits, blue fruit, stuff like that. I don't feel like it tastes that well, and I'm much more into like the herbal kinds of tea. One tea that I got recommended was the Szechuan Suji tea. Probably not correct. Let me find it. Okay, so I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. So it's like a Szechuan tea. I was recommended that by a friend. I really like that flavor too. It's very enjoyable. It did taste a little bit like, or it smells a little bit like smoked salmon, which definitely surprised me and my mom. But I think it's a very good tea, especially for once you reach the autumn part of the year. I do prefer having my tea at around 80 degrees. That's why whenever I'm drinking black tea, I tend to let it just sit and cool down for 10 minutes so that it's not around the 100 degrees anymore, but more around the 80 degrees. With that being said, of course, if I'm drinking, let's say, green tea, I won't let it cool that much, but I can't drink it just at 80 degrees. It simply is just too hot for me, but for some reason I can drink black tea at 80 degrees. But yeah, I enjoy tea, and you know what? I think I'm going to go grab a cup now and watch a movie. So, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully, this exercise will help me be more concise and be more confident talking about what I really enjoy. Do leave a like and subscribe, and obviously comment below if you think there's more exercise I should be doing, or if there's other ways I should be looking at this. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Find me on social medias, and I'll see you next time.